Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. In the last episode, Naomi returned to the Normandy. Things did not go according to plan on Eden Prime. The beacon exploded. Naomi has been having visions of some kind of terrible doomsday-esque event. Annihilus is dead at the hands of a fellow Spectre, and now we have to go to the Citadel and explain what exactly happened. So Joker, if you would do me a favor, please.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster! Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
I have thoughts. Oh, what the Council said just then about, like, oh, it's your own fault for putting a colony there. I'm like, that's a shitty way to think about it. That's victim blaming. Right there, just, oh, it's your own fault for putting the colony there, so fuck you, we're not gonna help. At the same time, gotta be honest, this Udina guy, there's something about him where I'm kind of like, ooh, you seem like a bitchy person. You seem like a bitchy person. And here's the thing, if you're asking for help, it's not necessarily a good idea to go into that conversation being like, oi, fuckers, help me. Like, no one is going to respond well to that. You need a gently approach, especially if people are looking at your faction like you're the arsehole here. So, the Council was being shitty for essentially blaming the colony, that the colony got attacked. At the same time, this Udina guy making demands and throwing accusations at the Council whilst also demanding their help. Not particularly smart.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Ooh. It was good to see that Anderson had Naomi's back. I think she'd feel very grateful about that, but Udina just strikes me as the type of guy who's just like, oh, I need to get ahead. I need to get ahead. I need to get ahead. Like, he seemed far more invested in the whole, like, oh, you need to be a Spectre because that'll make humanity look good and therefore it will make me look good. And Naomi's entire thing is, I don't care about whether I'm a Spectre or not. People died because of this guy, and I've been told that he can't be punished. That isn't right. I don't give a shit whether I'm in the Spectres or not. I want justice for those poor people. Now that, oh my, look, oh my god. Hello. This place looks beautiful. That cutscene where the Normandy came into land, the visuals were stunning, but I think the thing I've been really impressed with so far has been the soundtrack. I wasn't expecting these kind of sweeping scores, and the music as the Normandy came into land, it was genuinely, it was stunning. I'm really impressed with that. Now then, I see you there. However, do you have anything to say?
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Oh no. You did not. I don't know what to say to that. I wish there was an option to have Naomi say, what the fuck do you mean you can't tell them from the animals? Again, considering, oh lord. Considering that people of colour have been compared to primates in the past, and some people are fucking ignorant enough to still do that today, I remember now. She's a space racist. And with one comment, Naomi was immediately like, oh, fuck this bitch. I thought you were like me, and then you just compared them to animals. Okay, okay.
Big place.
I'm sorry. Racism, and then big place. Oh my god, this place is huge. I reckon he heard. He heard and he was like, oh shit, the commander won't like that. Just be dumb. Just play dumb. Say something completely innocent. It'll distract her. Oh, Ashley, you can't be saying things like that. You can't be saying things like that around Naomi. She takes that shit very seriously. Ashley, no. Okay, and... Go, go, go. Aha. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol to the Argos Row cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do you want to send in a recon team? Okay. Well, we can follow up on that ourselves later, methinks. Yeah, then. Again, we could go straight to where we're supposed to go, but I like to explore. I can't help myself.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the council of confidence, and she betrayed their confidence.
Why are you so quiet?
All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
It's a good thing I've got subtitles on, because I do not think I would have understood that conversation. Hello, let's speak to you first.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Den. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
You can answer my questions, sir. I want to know everything about you.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Ooh. If my memory serves me correctly, humans are one of the latest additions. I don't know when these two species, you know, kind of, you know, set up shop on the Citadel, but I would assume it was before the humans, yet they're having to share and the humans have got their own office. Yeah, I can see why people are getting pissed at the humans. You've been here for way less time than us, yet you've got your own office. You've got this very entitled attitude.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
It would, though.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Oh. Oh, that is... Yeah, I get why this guy is angry. I get why this guy is pissed off.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
I'm getting some Ferengi vibes. I'm not a big Star Trek person, but I really love the Ferengi. And I'm getting some similar vibes from them. You know, they're very interested in commerce and they're very wily people, but physically they're not so... Well, to be fair, the Ferengi in Star Trek are actually pretty strong. Like, a group of Ferengi could easily take down one, oh, fuck, what are they called? The big guys. Worf. I don't know Star Trek, but the big fuckers, the big guys. Yeah, a group of Ferengi can easily take down one of them, so... I still get those vibes, though.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Den. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
I do think this guy is biased. He's definitely biased. He feels like his species has done so much, and then here come these newcomers, and oh, they're getting everything and we're getting nothing. Ignore all the land we've got. Ignore all of the planets we've got. They don't count. They're getting everything. He's clearly biased, but I do think he has a point. The humans aren't waiting their turn. The humans are doing what humans do, which is steamrolling ahead, and you know, if you get in our way, then fuck you. It's a very human quality, but that's not gonna gel well here. Especially if there are people who've been waiting longer, patiently waiting.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
And you.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Tell me all about your people, because I think I love you.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
I care. I care a great deal because I think I've just found my favorite species.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Yeah, they're my favorites. They're my favorites. If they're all like this guy, I love them.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
I feel you there.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
I don't want to go, but I've ran out of questions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Oh, you too, mate. You too.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
I feel like maybe we should ask who the consort is first, because I don't know who this is. I don't know if Naomi would know who this is. So yeah, who is this person?
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Okay.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Okie doke. Okie doke. Well, if we have reason to go, oh, hello. Hello. Are you? Okay, we can't speak to you. Okay. Fair dues. I'll just leave you be. You're clearly busy. Yeah, if we have reason to go over to this consort, then we shall. We can't go through this way. Okay. Hello. Oh, this... I'm so impressed with this area.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Okay, that's great, but there's a receptionist. One second, I just want to have a look at stuff. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I want to go here. I would love to visit a place like this. Oh my days.
Sure is peaceful here.
Yeah, it is. Where is Ashley? Where am I being dumb? Where is Ashley? Ashley? Ashley, I swear, if you're harassing the L Corps because you think they look like animals, I will be pissed. I will be pissed, Ashley.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
How did you know my rank?
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Okay, fair dues.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you're at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
So she's like a better Alexa. Got it.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
Naomi, why are you trying to pick this woman up? Is that what's happening here?
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Okay, I thought busy meant like, are you busy? Do you want to go for a drink later? Okay. Okay, fair dues.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
You're back! Where did you go?
Oh, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
That's dark.
Welcome to the Presidium.
But it is a good question. Has anyone drowned in the lake?
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence. programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Well, I am always interested in getting more information.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Okay.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Oh, that is... I'm sorry, that is so much worse than I first thought it was. The Volus have been here for almost 3,000 years and they're having to share an office. Humanity has been here for not even 20 years and they've got their own. That is... oof.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Also, something she said there was rather elitist. Not just right then, but the species that are considered important enough to weigh in on galactic politics are given an embassy here. That's really elitist. That is... because there are going to be countless species that don't have embassies here, but... like, oh, so we're not important enough. Why aren't we important enough? Oof.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Okay.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Who is programming this bitch? I'm sorry, that was harsh of me, but it's true. Who is doing this? What elitist asshole is programming her?
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Oh, you know no one reads those complaints. In the day and age that this game is set, for a complaint to be made in writing, no one's reading them. No one is reading them.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Yeah, it does sound too perfect. It would never work. It would never work. There's going to be so much infighting.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Excuse you, no it is not. You can slag off other species just fine, madam.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Oh my god, we leveled up for using Alexa. Okay. I'll take that. Now then, ooh, you know what? Come on, open up. There we go. Yeah, I'm just about out of time for this episode. You know what? Let's leave off right here. Although before I forget, because I will forget. Oh, okay, we still don't have any points. I'm kind of inclined to save yours. I know it says new ranks will unlock when you become a Spectre. I don't know how far off that is though, so I'm gonna leave that for now. But you two, how do we unlock? Okay, bap, bap, then bap, and then bap. There we go. No, bap it. There we are. Ashley, you can have... I'm kind of feeling... Let's make you a bit hardier. There we go. And the Codex.
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
Okay, so I did notice when I was editing yesterday's episode, the blue lady that was with Saren, she was called the Matriarch. I mean, it was pretty obvious that she was an Asari because, you know, blue. But okay, so that lady was, you know, a leader, a counselor, someone that, you know, the Asari would look up to. Someone to be respected. Interesting, okay.
The Elcor are a Citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor move slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor's speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and sub-vocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. Dacuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Elcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Elcor still prefer open sky, and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys.
These guys are my favourites. I've already decided nothing can top this. Nothing can top the Elcor. I love them.
The Volus are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry. As a result, the Volus must wear pressure suits and breathers when dealing with other species, as conventional nitrogen-oxygen air mixtures are poisonous to them, and in the low-pressure atmospheres tolerable to most species, their flesh will actually split open. Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authored the Unified Banking Act, and they continue to monitor and balance the Citadel economy.
Yeah, I get major Ferengi vibes from this faction. Okay. Okie doke, very interesting. In the next episode, we explore the Citadel, but until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.